Good evening. I have a third Tarte double duty palette. I got them all. This one is nice and small. Again, this palette is palm size. Sorry about that. It had to adjust to my skin color and it's doing weird things with the light. But I just wanted to show you. It is palm size. This is a small travel palette, and this is for color correcting. They have this beautiful picture that shows you how to do color correcting. So I really like that. I'm going to try that with this palette. I am a brown skin girl, so I wanted to show you how these colors look on my skin. I think that if you were lighter than me, you could use the contour as a foundation. I will use it as a highlight and to clean up my brows. The color corrector, the green, shows up very prominently, and the peach actually shows up pretty good too. The highlighter is absolutely beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. And then, let me see. The frosted highlighter, is the one that I think is absolutely beautiful. But then it also has a very simple matte highlighter. I have never used a matte highlighter because my skin is so dark. They usually wouldn't work, so I would probably use that as an eyeshadow base. I do like this palette because, hey, let's face it, the most important thing to most of us is making sure our eyeshadow looks great. So this is a great palette for, I haven't played around with color correcting. I don't know much about it. And I'll show you the difference in size between the Color Your World Travel color correcting palette and my everyday. This is my Smashbox everyday color correcting palette. I love this palette. I love this palette. I barely touch the eyeshadows because I like to use one palette at a time for eyeshadows, but I use the blush and the contour and the bronzer all the time. And I like the fact that it has this, oh my goodness, this little case here so it keeps the colors protected and everything. This orange is, I consider, a better color corrector for me. Then it also has the same peach green and lavender as that. But as you can see, the bigger palette offers darker colors, so I can actually, if I were to travel with this huge palette, which I won't, I could highlight, bronze, and contour there, and then I have a whole palette of highlighters here that I could use too. I wish this small palette had these colors in smaller sizes. In fact, everything in this palette is perfect except the contour color is not dark like this. So that's the only thing. So this for me is a color correcting palette and also a highlighting palette. Color Your World. I still like it. It's wonderful. 70% of what I do is highlight anyway. And, that's what's in style right now. It's beautiful for that. Look at that. If you're a chocolate girl, or even if you go on vacation and you get tan, switch from using it as a bronzer to maybe all over foundation, or if you get dark enough, to a highlighter like me. The colors are beautiful, or you could just put them on your skin and set them and use them as eyeshadows, So I really like it. It's a nice palette. If you are so into color correcting that you would travel with color correcting, this would definitely be the way to go. My large palette from Smashbox, which, by the way, is on sale right now. So if you wanted to get a fabulous palette, this palette is $45 at Sephora right now. I think this one is $30, but I got this from Ulta. They had an introduction sale. So I got this palette from Ulta on the introduction sale. But I think it might be around $20-something for it, and it's worth it. But I'm just getting into color correcting. I like this travel color correcting palette. I wish it had a darker contour color in it. When I use up one of the other colors, I may actually scoop a darker color in there to travel with it. So as I use it, I'll find out. And I hope this video helped you, So thanks for watching this video. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Happy New Year. Bye.